my lure box. In today's video, I'm going to take you through all of the new stuff that is coming in the tackle stores. I'm here at the Gold Coast Convention Centre. It's Afta 2022. I've been covering these things for years now and sharing with you all the new gear as it arrives into the country and from the new suppliers. So they've got a public day this year. They've done that in the past, a couple of times. But yeah, so we're going to get in there and have a look at all this good stuff. I'm pretty excited. There's always some goodies that take my fancy. Let's go and see what they got this year. Well, Rapala's been one of my favourite lure companies since I was a little boy. They've got a long history, and even at Afta, the boys have been bringing some amazing stuff over the last few years, especially with the finishes. They got some great jack lures here this year and some other estuary stuff. Let's go and take a look at what's on show.
Hello, boys.
Hey, how are you? All right, we'll do, mate. Be good.
Wow, that colour's amazing.
Oh, mate, they all are. And the thing is, the good thing about it is now we're getting a big say in a lot of the things that are happening.
Right.
So,
yeah. Oh, there you go. There's a little jack. I didn't know about these. For some reason, they've
only just landed.
Right.
I think
we're releasing them here.
Okay.
So they're only brand new.
I knew about this from last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in that catalogue and I was like, all right, I can't wait to see that.
So I think that's
awesome. Yeah. Beautiful. It's just what becomes a favourite, you know. You fish your favourites, don't you?
We've done the DTs before, but this is just a smaller creek size bass.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's a smaller body, smaller profile.
Yeah.
And then we go to the DT20s, big bill on it.
Oh, wow.
And get 20 foot on the cast.
Right. Wow. Okay. You've had to eat these around for a while?
Yeah, they've been, we're sort of in and out, and then we brought them back in.
Are these new or I haven't even...
Yeah, skitter
right.
flashes. I think were they in stock now?
No.
They're not. They're not far
Still
from
a couple of weeks ago.
coming.
All right.
So, tail weighted.
Yeah.
Only 35 grams, but because they're tail weighted, you can cast them a mile. So
Right.
imitate the souries and garies and stuff.
So these are the new ones, eh?
Yeah, these are the top winners.
And you've had, like, the hit shads, I've fished with those before, actually, flathead. I've got a couple of jacks, and then on that one, yeah. Right. Yeah. Did they used to have like a, oh, there it is. Yeah, they used to have that. So you can sort of pull that off if you want to free it up, eh?
Yeah, so if you rip it off, it's just going to make the tail swing more.
Yeah. Rightio.
Same as these guys, they're still the same.
They've got it too, eh? Yeah. Rightio. Beautiful. They're going to catch everything, those little things, aren't they? Yeah. Awesome. Alright, well, Carl Jochimson, I followed him and that Brendan Pallin from the States with their bass comps, and they've got some of their X-Zone gear here this year, and it's going to be hitting stores. Come and take a look at some of it. Liam's going to show us through it. Yeah, so flatties as well, you reckon, Liam, eh?
Oh, yeah, I've been throwing that.
Yeah.
Three and a half, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Do a little paddle tail.
Yeah. Geez, they're soft, eh?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You look at that 5-inch, man. Like, look at how much that curls around. It's just got so much body roll.
Yeah.
So much tail action.
Right.
They're so hard.
Yeah. Nice. What else is in their range?
You got your crawls.
Yeah.
Jig trailer type stuff.
Yeah.
You got your chunks. Another jig trailer type thing.
Yeah.
All big in the States, you know. Brendan Pallin and Carl Jochimson using this stuff.
Yeah. I follow those two fellas on YouTube and watch all those bass tournaments.
I've been throwing that little stuff around as a finesse bait for flathead and stuff on the flats. Like, it's a drop shot, you know, it's built for drop shot rigging, but that on a little jig head, man, it's just a nice set.
Wow. Cool colours, eh?
Yeah, there's like a dozen we brought in that thing.
Yeah. Okay. Nomad have been one of my favourites to come and check out over the last few years especially. They've been big with their BKK upgraded terminals, and man, they got some new stuff in this year, some little stuff too. They've gone little. A lot of it was offshore. Now they got some more stuff for the estuaries. Come and take a look at this, eh?
Same, so that's the 80mm.
Wow.
That's the 66.
Yeah.
So that's the bass version, just with a freshwater version with the lighter hooks. And then you got the saltwater one in the 80mm, just with the heavier gauge hooks.
Yeah.
These things, mate, on the flathead lately have been killing it.
Right.
Little auto-tune Madscat 66 slow sinks. Well, here's a good big water flathead lure.
Yep.
Big shikaris.
Nice. Wow, look at the finish on that.
and then something a bit different. Maverick.
Yeah.
Tune Maverick. Suspending sort of like top water subsurface jerkbait.
Well, I'm going to have to fish with these because I don't know what that's going to do in the water with a face on it like that.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
Good for working over the tops of weeds and stuff. I've been using just locally flathead and anything like that, you know, because it sort of doesn't go awfully deep and you can...
Yeah. These aren't in stores yet, eh?
No.
The square bills have got a craze. It's caught on, hasn't it?
Yeah.
They've done them in the States forever. Nice. Is that what it's mainly aimed at, like the bass yellow belly market?
Yeah, those two specifically will be bass yellow belly for sure.
Right.
And then obviously you've got the bigger ones here. I can't see a cod passing up one of these.
Yeah.
Well, bass will eat these 80s as well, to be honest with you. That thing's going to get down to 25 foot on the cast.
Wow. I knew that you'd gone and extended your range from offshore, but I didn't know you hadn't had as much as you've got, eh?
So the other unique part about this is actually the auto tune system from the DTX range.
Right.
So that auto tune system is basically a little plate that floats on two pins inside the bill.
Wow.
And it allows it to self-center.
Yep.
Which basically is going to allow you to crank that thing down super fast without it wanting to blow out or roll.
Yep. Right. Well, that's impressive, eh? Yeah.
And that technology is now patented. So that obviously has an ability to walk the dog.
Yeah.
It obviously bloops epically, but if you slow roll that as well, it wakes like a wake bait. It goes.
That's what I get excited about to come and see at these public days at Afta.
Yes.
Yeah, well done. I can't wait to throw this for a mangrove jack and see what happens.
Yeah, crazy.
That bigger Maverick. All right. Well, that's what I wanted to see at the show. Nomad design, a couple of new designs, some innovative stuff, a painted toe point, which is pretty cool to have a look at, the way that that's all been put together. And I reckon that little lure that's, it's called a Maverick and it comes in a 90. I can't wait to try that for mangrove jack. All right, let's keep going around. We'll have a look at what else is on show. All right, well these guys they got a bit of leaders with their soft plastic lures, the whole range and the durability, the Elastec stuff. Let's go and take a look at what's come out from Z-Man this year. I saw some of it on the iCast 2022 reveal videos. Let's see what they've brought into the country.
Can't find these anymore.
Yeah, these are the new size that they've brought in. That's 6 inches, the new size.
When are they coming out?
Yeah,
are they ready?
I don't know, but a lot of this stuff tends to show up about September in the stores. I'll have to find out. Yeah. Geez, they look fantastic, don't they?
Yeah,
Well, Samaki have released some fantastic lures in the last 12 to 24 months. My favourite is the new Reddick, and I've got a couple in my box on my boat, and I haven't fished them yet for mangrove jack, but they've been smashing the bar up. There's some new colours and a few other bits and pieces at their stand this year. Let's go and take a look. I haven't done enough fishing with these. These are the Reddick jerk baits, the 80mm, that one for me, and a couple of these new colours from Samaki, they're going to be the go. I'll definitely have to do a review on these, and the smaller versions as well. Awesome. Look at this, that little fizzer. Floating fizzer, that's going to be awesome on the bass. We'll take a look at this. This is massive Shimano stand right in the middle of Afta, and they've got new products here this year, but what I might do is just take you through some of the stuff that I use on my channel. I've been using these Curados for years. Some of my favourite stuff, the Vanford is something that I've picked up in the last probably 12 months, and that's got to be my favourite spinning reel, that 3000 size, so I might show you that. the Curados. What else? Oh, my Power Pro as well. So I fish with Power Pro braid. It's real tough mangrove jack fishing in and around that heavy cover. That's my braid of choice. So come and have a look. We'll see what else they've got here that's new. Right, that's my Curado, the 200 in 7.4, and I've got a new one coming for skip casting this year, the 8.5 to 1 gear ratio. They're my go-to. And I've been running those for about, must be well over a decade now, those Curados. I just love the drag. They got super smooth and so light in the hand for long days casting. That's what I love. Let's go and check out some more stuff. You might have seen these over the last couple of months on my channel, these Vanfords. And those are 4,000. I love the 3,000 for all my jack fishing, flathead, estuary stuff. These things are amazing on the flathead. They're one of my favourite trolling lures. Have a look at this. If there was one lure that I came here to see this year, it was this. Oh my goodness. Look at the joint on it. And the whole idea is that it's going to fly longer, go further in the air so you can get out to those fish. And I love the concept for giant flathead. Getting those distance casts can make all the difference. Look at the tail on that. That is a really soft tail. The finish on that is to die for. Wow. That is certainly one that's going to be reviewed on this channel. That's the armour joint. Oh my God, look at the size of that. Right, here's some stuff that's going to be on my channel in the next few months. I reckon these tiny little BT baits. These are little topwater, jointed topwater lures with the flash boost in them as well. I'm going to have to review some of this stuff. And then for the big floodies, I've actually got one of these sitting in my box. BT Raptor. Huge jointed bait, big replaceable tails. Yeah. Right, I've come into the diver stand. They've got all their bait junkie stuff here. I'm going to see what's new. I can see a couple of little vibes here. Take a look at this. This looks pretty cool. Have a look at that. And there was one sitting here, so you can get a picture of the profile. There's something new. All right, I like that. They've got their cant masters, all their double clutches, which I reviewed those years ago, and the new colours that have come out in the last couple of years. And take a look down here. They've got their little vibes here, look. Tiny little metal vibes. Tiny little double clutches. I have to give that a bit of a go. And these tiny little rolling cranks. Some amazing colours in there, look at that. Alright, so that's what I'm going to show you from Diver, some pretty cool stuff. I wonder how that vibe's going to go. I've got to get into some deeper stuff. Start fishing some vibes, I think. Oh yeah. Real quick, Yeti's here. I've never talked about this, but this is the best. That's me there. I run these. These are by far the best. They will surprise. If you've never bought one and you're wondering how to keep your coffee warm, I know it's not. I know it's not lures, but they're the best. Amazing. Right, for those of you guys that have followed my channel for a while, I've done some videos on sunglasses, polarised stuff, and what I like to wear. Costas, I've worn them in the past. My Maui's one of my go-tos as well. And the high transition lens, I love that for looking into the shadows in the early morning. So we might just go in and see what Maui Jim's got. They've got a stand here. They've got, yeah, some really cool stuff. Let's go and see. Maybe you've got some interest in your polarised sunnies for peering across the flats or into the blue. Let's have a look. Can I do it with the camera? I reckon the camera will pick it up. Yeah, how cool.
Yeah. It's called a collage. It's a polarised collage.
Wow, I love it.
It simulates glare. Put
Yeah.
the glasses on, it removes the glare, and we've got Cullen Hunter lenses that make
Wicked.
more vibrant.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've had the experience with a pair of high transition Maui's looking at fish in the water. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, just one thing with your Maui's, I love your customer service. Yeah, you guys are exceptional. So thanks a lot. Yeah, you guys. Over the years, I run. I think they're called Pihis. Pihis.
Yeah. So
For the fishermen, like, what's something that you see for the fishermen that's quite popular?
it's not about what fish you are aiming for, it's all about the light conditions.
That's right,
So
yeah.
for us, actually looking at the different lens colours is really important.
Yeah.
A lot of anglers don't understand that. Ultimately, fishing is all about, fishing to the right light conditions.
Yeah.
So if you're in the middle of the day, it's no clouds in the sky, in the middle of the day, it's bright, a lot of sunshine, the grey lens is going to remove the most amount of light through the lens.
Yeah.
Then we've got, if you want to let a little bit more light through, you then move on to something like a bronze lens. So a bronze lens lets more light through, it's for full sun to part shade.
Yeah.
It gives you like a nice warm hue, whereas the grey is more like a neutral grey, like what you would see without wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
You also have something called a rose lens. Now, the rose lens is the most comfortable lens colour to wear.
Right.
And it also, after you wear it for a couple of minutes, your brain does an interesting thing where it naturally adjusts and it looks more like a neutral grey. But it's the most comfortable lens colour and has the highest colour contrast.
Wow, okay.
So when you're trying to see under the water, that's perfect.
The rose lens, okay. It's really interesting.
And then we have something that a lot of guys have actually been really excited about. It's called our HT lens, our high transmission lens.
Yeah.
So a high transmission lens lets the most amount of light through the lens without compromising on the protection.
Yeah.
So it's for early in the morning and later in the afternoon when you're taking your boat in and out of the moorings, but you still want to see through the glare and make sure there's no obstructions under the water, or where you're casting in and out of shadows.
Yeah.
Because this was originally developed for golfers who are going in and out of shadows, but for fishermen, you're going in and out of shadows when you're casting, and this is the perfect lens colour to wear.
Yeah.
Or when it's overcast conditions.
Yeah. Great. Mate, thank you very much for that. That's that high transition lens, it's been around maybe 5 years. Is it around that sort of time frame now?
Maybe a little bit longer than
Maybe a
that
bit
now.
longer. That's what I've been running as my go-to.
It's a beautiful lens.
Yeah.
It's really comfortable. So people that also have trouble wearing dark sunglasses, that's the lens you recommend.
Yeah, beautiful. All right. Mate, thanks. That's fantastic. I've got pterygium, so my sun-damaged eyes, I've had to be really careful with them. And I've run Maui's. I've run, loads of different brands, but Maui's are definitely one of my favourites. And the way they wrap around to block out that side glare that hammers your pterygiums is just saved me with it when I do weeks in the water.
That's really good for you.
Yeah.
With if you're wanting to really block out that colour.
Yeah.
And it even comes in quite a cool fishing colour. So that's the violet.
Right. Okay. Alright, so for really blocking out that side glare, what's that called?
World Cup.
World Cup. Yeah, okay. Mate, thanks a lot. They were the first lure ever to get a fish on. Little flatty and some little trout back in the day. How good. Hey mate. How's it going? Good. What have you got that's new this year, Chris?
Come down.
Give us a look. Tiny little. I have seen these, on Bowlsies, but Bowley's fishing, but it was a bigger one, didn't you have?
Yeah, we do. The 85 and the 110.
All right.
That's the new 50 one.
Yeah. Nice.
There are 8 colours in those.
Yeah.
They come with deco hooks and that small size.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, we actually took out best soft lure last night.
Right. Best soft lure.
Best soft lure. Pebble course.
Right. Wow.
Little curly prawns.
Okay.
Hi, sir.
Right. Hey Reno, how are you, mate?
Good, thanks.
There's one of my boys I teach him at school. He's in my class.
Oh, awesome.
Snooping around, eh? Yeah. He tells me where all the fish are, see? He lives on the creek.
He knows.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. That's awesome. Mate, they're cool. A little bit different, see? Yeah?
And then the other stuff's just what we've sort of released since last show.
So, best soft lure, eh? That's a shrimp. So, you got them swimming, eh?
Yeah, mate.
I love this tank. Every year I come and have a look at what's going on in this tank. Yeah, go nuts. Alright. Let me slow-mo it and I'll get... Wow. That looks wicked, eh? Oh, wow. Geez, I like that. Vibe right through the rod tip. And you don't have to move it far to get it ripping too, do you? Yeah. Nice.
So really good response.
Let's have a look at that.
Pre-rigged, each one comes with a hook.
Yeah. All rigged.
All rigged, ready to go. Great for skip casting.
Yeah.
Super buoyant, really nice little leg movement.
Rightio. Yep.
Yeah, and just two sizes, 6
Yeah.
colours.
Nice.
And that's those two bigger ones.
Yeah. I have seen Bowley's fishing, just smashing fish on him, mate. He goes well, doesn't he?
He does well, mate. He's
Sick.
consistent and gets a really good fish.
Yeah. Rightio. There you go. Right, well, Wilson have been picking up some of the big brands in the industry, some of the best quality lures in the last couple of months. So I'm going to take you inside and have a quick look. They're packing up. But yeah, some great stuff in here. Let's go and have a look. Oh, man. That's amazing. You've released these, huh?
Yeah.
Little barra. That's stunning, mate. Wow.
Actually, this comes in a different tail for different action. There's
Okay.
a tail, there's a full tail to it.
Yeah.
And then this will be a next year project.
Oh, it's a prototype, huh?
Yeah, it's a prototype. So when you put this clip on, it actually works as a glide bait, like very responsive glide bait, zigzag bait. If you push this thing out, it becomes a quick dry bait.
Yeah.
Change of action.
You're up to your tricks with your little removable, changeable parts in the tailbone. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got new focus in new color.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's the same thing, stick bait, swim bait with different vibes and depth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wonderful, mate. Jeez, they're beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. And have you got some media with these new ones yet? With you fishing for barramundi and Murray cod yet? You fishing? You've got some videos?
Yes, not me, but then
The boys have got some?
the boys got some.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have a look then. And what's Wilson got with their new range as well this year, mate? They've picked up Live Target in the last couple of months, haven't they?
Live Target, so this is the one that won the iCast award.
Yeah, right. That's it, eh? You brought this one out though, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen this one in the flesh yet.
Okay. Show you. So this is a Fury 110. So
Yeah.
with a crawler wing.
Right.
So with a crawler, and then this is soft, so you don't have to worry about the metal part. You know, the bend back when the fish crush it. And then of course you can remove this and turn it into a popper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course there's a feezer at the back as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So but a feezer is more of working it with the crawler mode. With the crawler mode, it creates a lot of commotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome, Bone.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to show us, mate. That's cool. Have a look at this. Smaller Affinity series. Wow. What size is this one now?
160.
Right. I fished with the bigger one. Geez, they've caught some big flathead. I'm yet to get my big flatty on them, but I've seen how good they go.
That one, Denver.
Yeah. Wow. When are they going to be in shops?
Good question.
Not sure.
Maybe about 6 months.
Yeah. How do you fish them, Nick? Because you get the big flathead on them. I've watched your videos, mate, and seen you get some big flathead. Yeah?
Yeah, the cool thing with these, they're like the big one as well. They've actually got interchangeable bib. So with this one, rather than the screws like the old one, it's actually got a little twist lock.
Oh, right,
so you can twist that, and then that's all locked in and won't come out.
Right.
So you put a bit of weight on, and then obviously fishing.
Do you generally fish it unweighted across shallows, or it doesn't really matter? You'll try it anyway.
I've got 2 swim bait rods rigged up.
Yeah.
One with the weight on and one without.
Right.
If I'm fishing really shallow, I'll fish without the weight.
Yep.
And with like a downward rod motion, you actually get it to dive down to about 2 foot anyway.
Right.
But then with the weight, obviously you've got that slow sink, so you can.
Right. I don't know if you can see this. Everyone's packing up, so I'll see what else we can find, and hopefully pull it all together. And you guys have got a good look at it. I've been just about everywhere at this point, I reckon. Let's see if there's any left. Oh, is it? All right, folks, well, that is it for this year's After. I've got around as much of it as I can to share with you what's coming this year. Most of it turns up about September, early October. And Bergie, good to see you, mate. Do you want to crash it?
I already did.
We're wrapping it up.
I just gave you the bone behind your head.
Oh,
Sorry,
right.
How you going, guys? Did you enjoy After?
Yeah, it's been really good. I always end up not getting to see everything because there's so much to see here.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot. There are a lot of really... You wonder how they keep reinventing fishing gear.
Yeah.
And often it's the same stuff you saw 20 years ago, but just more blingier. But there is some beautiful stuff.
A lot of bright, shiny objects to look
Well,
forward
I've
to.
always said all the gear catches the fishermen before they catch the fish.
Yeah, I'm a culprit of that, big time.
Oh, we all are, mate.
That's
It's
good
an
stuff.
accessory sport.
Yeah.
Good to see you, mate.
Thanks for saying
Take
goodbye.
care, peeps.
Cheers. That's it, folks. After's out. Everyone's getting pushed out the door. I just got shunted, and there was a couple of booths that I was going to go and see. Look, heaps of new stuff and stuff that I'm going to be reviewing in my channel over the next few months and in the summer. It's not far away. It's just around the corner. A lot of jack fishing this year, folks, and some big surprises just for you guys from my lure boxes coming too, so get excited. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've got some comments, and I know there's going to be comments, there's a lot of encroachment and some dirty tricks, I reckon too. I've got to be straight up. There's some things here that I didn't get a chance to look at. I was actually going to go there right now and I got turned around. There's been some that I'm pretty dirty on some of it, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of the encroachment on other people's products, especially small-time Australian guys that have been doing it. I've had great conversations with people over the last few years, and some really interesting conversations in the last week, and you know, especially the last 2 days about all this stuff. My opinion is I'm really disappointed with it all, but the industry is going the way it's going. So. Oh, to leave.
Because everybody's got to be in high vis now.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, no. Mate, they're sharp here. Real sharp. But that's it, guys. So there's a bit that's a little bit disappointing that's come in this year, and there's been a lot of sort of lures and that sort of thing that, yeah, real close copies and things like that. But there is a heap of stuff that's innovative, unique, and that's the stuff that excites me. And yeah, I'll be supporting the guys who have really innovated and come up with the ideas and are having a crack themselves. That's what it's all about. And the Australian Lure and Fly Expo last weekend, if you didn't see the video that I put up on that, check that out, because that is really the heart of a lot of that stuff by small time makers in the country. And I got a lot of kick out of going to see that. So I'll link that video at the end of this video that you can tap. Actually, I'll put it just up here for you. And yeah, there'll be loads of reviews to come. Let me know what your thoughts are on the stuff you've seen this year, and any other thoughts you've got on what's going on in the industry at the moment. There is a lot of exciting, positive stuff that's got me excited for the rest of the year. But yeah, some people need to have a good hard look at themselves, do it right, I reckon. Anyway, I'll leave that discussion for Facebook. I'm behind the guys that came up with it first. But anyway, I'll leave it there, folks. You're all entitled to your opinion, and I've been enjoying reading about it, and I'm glad that there's people speaking out and supporting those guys that are doing it themselves and getting a start. Thanks for watching, folks. There's loads more coming. I'll see you in the next video. That was After 2022.